night you stand up and you take possession of the Vezina Trophy. Your voice was shaking when you accepted the trophy. How emotional was it for you?
I think just like nervous and emotional, and I mean it does mean a lot to me. I would be lying if I would deny it. It does feel great, and you know, who knows, maybe it's my last time here in Vegas, and you know, having this opportunity. I've been here four times, and so yeah, it does feel really good to win. And but there was I missed out on some of the people I wanted to thank, and you know, it's hard to put you know, when you don't have a piece of paper and you just wing it. So you know, obviously my goalie coaches over the years, I've been pretty fortunate. I've only had here only two goalie coaches, Mitch Korn for a long time, and Ben Vanderklok last 4 or 5 years, and back home in Finland, Ari Hildi. He's all those three guys. They've had a huge impact on me, and but yeah, it's pretty cool moment. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure my dad is cleaning up my old room and making some nice spot for that. You know, he's the one that I make sure my dad gets all my memorabilia and all my jerseys and things like that. So I'm sure this one is going to end up over there too.
Like, how did you feel waiting for the Vezina Trophy to be announced this time versus the first 3 times that you were a finalist?
Well, I mean, it was a little different. I thought that the past 3 times I've been nominated, pretty much knew that who was going to win it, and this year I felt that I had a good chance to win it, and so it was throughout the day, like I was saying earlier. You get up, and even though you don't want to admit that, you know, it's in the back of your head, and you're thinking about it, and you know, obviously, you know, it's a special time and special award, and so yeah, a little bit nervous before the awards, which I wasn't.
From the benefit of time separating you from the end of the season, just winning this award lessen the sting of how your season ended in the team season?
No, I mean, this is totally separate. Obviously, it's a huge. I mean, it's based on the regular season. You know, I'm very proud of the way myself and we as a team we played in a regular season. But you know, it's totally. You know, to me, it's not really. I've already put that behind me. You know, the playoffs and the series against Winnipeg, but no, it's a great boost for going into the next season. You know, getting back to your training and preparing for the next season. I'm just very happy for that, and can't wait to celebrate with you know, over here.
Was winning this award ever a stated goal for you?
No, but it's I mean, it's one of those like bonus things. Like, it's a cool thing to you know, some of the, you know, all my heroes, all my, you know, their name is on the trophy, and so it's something that not too many goalies get to you know, possess, and so it does mean a lot. But it's never been my goal, or but it does mean that you've done a lot of things, you know, right, and you had some success when you're able to get it.
Not that you need more confidence, but is it a sort of validation to an extent, if that's the right word to use? Does it sort of put an exclamation point?
I don't know. Good question. I mean, it's such a, you know, confidence, such a big thing in goalies play, how you play and how you carry yourself and how you deal with things, and so I'm not gonna come to next year's training camp, you know, being some kind of king now that I won the Vezina Trophy, but to me, you know, I'm sure it's a personal thing, and I'm happy that I have it now, but it's also a big time thank you to my teammates. It's you know, obviously, you know, the league is way too good that, you know, I need good teammates, and they really help me out every single game. And especially the last 2 years, I've been having success, but it's the biggest reason is my teammates.
Pekka, this trophy goes back to 1927. It's one of the most historic trophies in hockey. Are you a student of the history of the game? Have you looked at the Vezina, looked down the list of the people who have won? You said all of your heroes have won. Who among your heroes are on that trophy?
Well, obviously, you know, growing up, you had Marty Brodeur, Patrick Roy, Dominic Hasek posters on my walls, and later on, Mikko Kiprusoff was my hero. And even though he's not that much older than me, but you know, I was still playing back home, and he was overseas playing here, and you know, he was the first Finnish guy to win the Vezina Trophy. And but I haven't. I mean, I don't know the history to those days, 20s or 30s, but I do pay attention, and I've checked out, you know, back to the, I don't know, 80s, something like that. And there's so many decorated goalies, so many goalies who's by this point they are already in Hockey Hall of Fame and things like that. And so it's very, at the same time, it's awesome, but it's also very humbling that you know your name is going to be on that list.
Will you have a harder look at the trophy now that you're on there, to go back into not necessarily the 20s, but I mean there are some fabulous goalies, as you said, lots of Hall of Famers have won that.
Yeah, I'm sure I do, but I know some of the crazy facts that, you know, Hasek, I think 6 times he won the trophy, and it's mind-blowing, it's mind-boggling. So it's a pretty cool thing. Hopefully I get to read some of those names.